What's up, boss man?
What you doing?
I found this clock on your bench.
Yeah, what time is it?
I don't know, it just keeps going in a circle.
Man, time flies, doesn't it?
When you're having fun with your boss. I looked up Brown and Sharp, and they don't make clocks, so...
No, they don't. They're probably a little more precise than clocks are.
So what are they?
Oh, well, those are a pair of 6-inch calipers.
You say calipers. Can you explain that a bit more?
Sure. That's what they're called. It's a dial caliper. Gives you an analog measurement. Doesn't run on batteries. It's a mechanical device that needs to be clean and not dropped.
So almost apocalypse proof.
No. The OD of something, the ID of something, measures the depth of something.
That makes a lot more sense
and
now.
Measures to the thousandth.
I thought it was an adjustable wrench watch like combo set, and Brown and Sharp was like trying to come on the market strong with this new innovative thing. Like
that doesn't even make sense. You know what the OD of this part is supposed to be?
According to that, 1.178.
1 inch, 178 thousandths.
1 inch, 178 thousandths.
Let me see if it's good. I got 1 inch, 177. So that's 1,000 under. Is that okay? Is there a tolerance?
It's okay.
What's the tolerance?
Plus 0, minus 2 thousandths.
Oh, minus 2. We're minus 1. So it's a good part.
Woo!
Do you think you could, you want to give it a try? And don't just look at it and say, yeah, it's good, boss, because I gave you the answer. Come on now.
You said don't look at it. How about I try on a different dimension with a different part of these?
Okay. So how about the small diameter? You can't cheat by telling me the dimension on the print, though.
Oh.
I need to know the real dimension.
Yeah, I was going to go with that.
Yeah.
So this little thingy there, it's on the 1, is that right?
It's on the 1. Which side of the 0 is it on?
The left.
Okay, so it's going to be less than whatever that is. However, we started at 0. Every time this goes around, it's going to be 100 thousandths, which means that explains why it's on the left side of 0. So 1 inch is how many thousandths?
It looks like it's 3 off. So
okay, so 1 inch. How many thousandths are there in an inch?
100.
1,000 thousandths?
100,000?
No. So
ask me the question again.
How many thousandths are in 1 inch?
How many thousandths are in 1 inch?
Yeah.
1,000?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot. So these are a lot easier than I thought, and it is definitely not a watch.
Not even a little.
So how do I use these pinchers?
They're not pinchers.
Are they chopsticks?
Where else have you seen those served in a restaurant?
I haven't. Thought it was a good idea.
They're not chopsticks. So we can use that, like you're starting to do, to measure the internal size of that keyway. So what's pretty tricky about that, though, is it's very easy to not be square. So I'll have to show you first, so that way you understand what I'm talking about, what I mean for square.
Like Wendy's?
Yeah, the burgers are good. Square burgers are good.
Yeah, I get a square deal every time.
Wonderful. So these two edges are parallel with each other. They're going up. And I want to measure inside of there, but I can't be at an angle like this. Otherwise, it's going to skew my measurement. I also, when I measure this, don't want this to be turned. If I turn it, the measurement's going to be bigger. As I go to square, it's going to be smaller and then larger again. So I need to look for the smallest dimension this way. And then I need to look for the smallest dimension this way. So that's why people wiggle calipers a little bit as they're measuring, while you apply a little bit of outward force. Not a lot, these will bend. So we're going to put them in here. We're going to open up. And it looks like 1 inch, no, 252 thousandths.
Huh. It's a neat trick.
252. What's it supposed to be? It's going to be all the way on that side, down there in detail A.
250 plus 2 minus nothing.
And we got 252. So that's a good keyway. You want to check the other side for me?
For you.
It's supposed to be 316 plus 1.
I got 316. I got it. It's on the 3. It's past the 0 by 16 little hash marks, i.e. 316.
All right. Excellent.
So, boss man, I learned the rest of it, so what do I do with this tail?
Well, we would need a square part or something with an actual depth or step in it, because on round parts, we actually cut away that top section, so it would actually be inaccurate for you to take this and measure depth. Even though I could get you a number, it's really not going to mean a whole lot on this part. You could actually use these jaws, measure it this way.
Clever. Still is a pretty versatile watch.
Still not a watch.
Oh, so 1 can measure OD, 2 ID, 3 depth.
Correct.
All in one tool. Who would have thought? Well, boss man, I feel like I can now add value as an employee on measuring with analog calipers. Are you the FNG in the shop? The fancy new guy? Well, I am too. Follow my journey and watch Machining 101, where Kenny teaches me everything I need to know about machining and manufacturing. Visit us at thepeopleofmanufacturing.com for all you FNGs out there. This episode of Machining 101 was brought to you by Sonny's the Car Wash Factory. Sonny's is the largest conveyorized car wash manufacturer in the world. For more information, visit sonnysdirect.com. On this episode of Machining 101, I, the FNG, just learned how to use analog calipers with the best boss in the world. Hashtag Kenny's my favorite teacher. Hey Kenny, high five.
Busy.
Beat you to it.